soon. Now, hi, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to Let's Make a Scene, brought on by the Filam Film Collective. I am here with my good friends AJ, who I call Alyssa. So that's going to happen because I don't think I'll ever get used to AJ, but that's okay. Pauline, and then I'm Trixi. We're just going to go down the line, and everyone's going to talk about all the amazing things they do, starting with Alyssa.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alyssa, also known as AJ, and I am a San Diego-based artist, educator, and Pilates practitioner. And I'm just really excited to be here. Like, I'm friends with Trixi and Pauline, and I'm just stoked to have some fun, and let's make a scene. Can you follow
high energy?
Pauline?
High energy from the top. All right.
Go ahead, Pauline. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had to take a moment after that. Hi, everyone. I'm Pauline, and I am all the things. A video producer, filmmaker, creator. I also make T-shirts. So a business owner on a couple different levels. And so that's what I do. And I'm also very excited to do this and kind of push myself outside of the box. Haven't done anything like this before. So thanks for having me.
Yay! And I'm Trixi. I'm 1/3 of the co-founders of the Filam Film Collective. I am a creative entrepreneur and just also an artist. I do all the things from dance to filmmaking to making affirmation cards. Oh, someone's here. Someone left a comment. Oh, it's Rich. Hi, Rich. Yeah, and obviously I'm here. We're trying to make a community of filmmakers. So if you are a filmmaker out there, especially if you're in San Diego, and especially if you're Filipino, please come and reach out to us. We would love to meet you. So, ladies. Oh, Nidran's here too. Hello. The first thing we're going to do, this is like a warm-up for our brains. It's like a creative warm-up for our brains. And I have an example here. So you're going to, on your piece of paper, not this time, but we'll pretend, you'll have a minute to write as many things as you can do with the object that I will show you. So here is a stick, right? This is your example. Let your imagination fly. So yes, you can. So you're trying to write down as many things as you can of like different uses for this, right? So it can be a cane. It can be a magic wand. It can be a horsey with no head. Like it can be a poker. Whatever you want it to be. What I'm giving you is not as easy as a stick. It's actually kind of strange. But that's going to be the game. And then afterwards, so you're going to have to take off your earphones. And I will go 3, 2, or the time will start when you see the next picture. So that's what's going to happen. So get your pieces of paper ready as I morph this back. Is this screen cool? Okay, go ahead. You will have 1 minute to write as many things down as you can do with this item. Go ahead and take off your headphones. And okay, ready? Go. So it's an onion. I don't know. I was like, so I just picked an onion. I was like, it's a ball. It's a way to kill people who are allergic to onions. It can also be, and this is cheating, but like a hot potato for the game Hot Potato. This can also be a paperweight. This yellow onion can also obviously be a yummy ingredient for a stew or a soup. This onion can also be a tennis ball. Oh, okay. And Rich has that in the comments. It can also be, I guess, then a replacement eyeball if we're going the way of body parts. There's 9 more seconds, 8 more seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop! Stop writing. That was for them. They have to stop now. Yay! Okay.
That was hard.
That was so hard.
Right? my answers are really random, and then when I started running out, I was like, I'm just gonna count down now. So let's start with Pauline. What are your answers, Pauline?
I came up with a lot of sports balls. So baseball, tennis ball, a mini basketball, tier producer, Christmas tree ornament, and this one is not very practical, but makeup sponge.
Oh. No, it's not practical. And that foundation better be liquid.
Right? Just like smear it on.
Look, it's totally fine. Wonderful. What about you, Alyssa?
I'm never good at this game. I did make someone cry, like tear gas. And then I thought back scratcher, since that part is like kind of itchy, like, you know, a little massager, a little gua sha, you know. And then I said perfume because it's very, very fragrant.
It's true. You're not wrong.
And then I said, and then the last thing, I can put it in my my veggie broth, but that's not a tool. But
I think what I said that you guys should say, I said you could use it as a paperweight.
Oh.
I said replacement eyeball because Rich in the comments put replacement something else.
Oh yeah.
And then I said you could use it as a way to kill someone.
A weapon, yes.
Yeah, it's basically a weapon. I think that's all I said. So that's that.
Oh
Good job, everybody. A minute's not very long, huh? So I like learned this whole thing. I learned that thing from, it was actually a exercise that I did when I worked for UCSD's rec and was a personal trainer. It was so random. They're just like, it was like the beginning of her meeting. It's like, we're just gonna practice our creativity. What can you do with this? And it was like a roll of toilet paper, and I was like, Mommy.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of.
So we like to warm up with that. And now, time for our main event, which is the scene that Pauline wrote. So Pauline is our director for today. Alyssa is acting with me. So let me break down Let's Make a Scene. For Let's Make a Scene, the director, who we invite, creates a script, a Mad Lib script, using 3 rules I give them. I'm not going to say that we won't reveal what those things are until the end. But basically, I told Pauline, I described 2 actors for her. I described a place and I described a conflict. And from that, she creates a Mad Lib script. When we go through this, as actors, Alyssa and I will fill in the blanks when there's blanks. If Pauline does not like our answers, she can say change. And Pauline can do this as many times as she likes. And that's just going to be round 1. So we're going to go and do this. You guys at home won't see the script yet. You'll be able to see it our second pass around, which we'll talk about that later. But before we go, Pauline, who do you want each of us to be? Go ahead and decide. And
okay. Let's see.
Don't read it yet, Alyssa.
Yeah, don't read it. Let's do. Okay, Trixi, you'll be Erica.
Okay.
And then AJ, you'll be Vicky.
Wonderful.
Ooh,
so
I like V names.
AJ will be Vicky. I will be Erica, and Pauline, she will be the narrator. She'll be reading everything else. Are we ready, ladies?
We are so
ready.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're ready, Pauline, take it away.
All right, here we go. Interior, Los Angeles Starbucks during the day. It's early morning, and Vicky, a woman known for a role she played as a child actor, walks into a Starbucks. She falls in line behind Erica, a zookeeper from San Diego. Erica doesn't know how close Vicky is standing behind her. She takes a step back and accidentally steps on Vicky's foot.
That's you, Alyssa.
No, I haven't. I'm not looking at the script. You told me not to look at it.
Look at the script now. Look at the script.
I'm following directions. Direct me. I'm an actor.
Oh my God. Look at the script. Okay, we're going to
I'm
Melissa,
ready.
you got it? Okay. Ready, Pauline? Take it
I'm
one
so
more
ready.
time.
All right, here we go.
Lights.
Interior, Los Angeles Starbucks during the day. It's early morning, and Vicky, a woman known for a role she played as a child actor, walks into a Starbucks. She falls in line behind Erica, a zookeeper from San Diego. Erica doesn't know how close Vicky is standing behind her. She takes a step back and accidentally steps on Vicky's foot.
Watch it.
Change.
Oh.
Excuse me. Watch it.
Change.
Bitch, watch it.
Oh, this is my mistake. Pauline, when you're okay with the answer, then just say the next actor's name and then I'll start.
Ooh, got it.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'll just go though. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there.
So rude. Do you not hear me come in? Did you not hear me come in?
Sorry, I didn't. I was distracted.
Distracted? You're just standing there and staring at the barista.
Change.
You're just standing there and staring at that animal picture over there.
Change.
You're just standing there and staring at the ceiling.
Erica.
Well, if you must know, I was thinking about my favorite lion.
Change.
Well, if you must know, I was thinking about monkey poop.
Change.
Well, if you must know, I was thinking about how much I hate going to work sometimes.
Vicky.
That's nothing compared to the things I have to worry about.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Like the pressure of fame or fortune or beauty.
Erica.
Pressures of fame? What could you be possibly famous for?
How dare you? I was a star of a very famous rom-com.
Change.
I was a star of a very famous thriller.
Change.
I was a star of a very famous movie.
Change.
I was a star of a very famous reality TV show.
Change.
I was the star of a very famous Netflix series.
Change.
I was a star of a very famous silent film.
Erica.
I probably have never heard of it.
Vicky is horrified and doesn't know what to say next. The barista calls up Erica next in line to order. Good morning. What can I get started for you?
I'll take a mocha frap with extra whip and extra chocolate.
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll cover whatever she's getting.
Erica points to Vicky. Vicky is losing it.
Excuse me? You know what? You can go on your little safari ride and kick rocks.
Change.
Excuse me, you know what? You can go ahead and buy this drink because it's a very special, complicated order.
Change.
Excuse me, you know what? You can go home now.
Change.
Excuse me, you know what? You can go ahead and just give me your whole credit card. I'm just gonna max it out today.
Change.
Excuse me, you know what? You can go and I don't know. Excuse me, you know what? You can go ahead and eat that monkey poop that you were talking about earlier.
Erica.
I was just trying to be nice after stepping on your foot, and clearly I offended you earlier too.
I wasn't mad about you stepping on my foot. These are very expensive boots that are meant for stepping on.
Erica.
Okay.
And of course, I'm offended. Everyone knows who I am, and you're going to take a stand there and pretend you don't? Standing there with your face and your outfit.
Erica.
I'm sorry, but I don't. I'm a zookeeper, and I spend a lot of time outside with those monkeys who poop.
Vicky.
I don't care. Don't you watch TV?
I don't have time for TV. I work 14 hours every week.
Change.
I work 80 plus hours every week. By the time I get home, all I want to do is shower and sleep.
Vicky is really beside herself. She doesn't encounter this type of interaction often. That's me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I really need to complete your order. The line is getting really long.
I can pay for myself. Thank you very much.
All right, suit yourself.
Erica pays for her order, and I just scrolled up really fast and I lost my spot. Erica pays for her order and steps away. Vicky orders something for herself and goes to pay the barista.
You know who I am, right?
Of course. Good. But only because my boss told me about you the first time you came in while I was working.
What the hell does that mean?
Sorry, I'm just 17 years old. I wasn't even born when you were in that movie. Vicky defeatedly pays for her order and stands next to Erica.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel like poop.
Vicky.
It's all right. I'm all washed up. I haven't had a great role since I was a kid. And the last gig I took was actually being a zookeeper.
Change.
And the last gig I took was holding those signs up on the side of the street.
Erica.
That sounds rough. If it helps, my last shift at the zoo, I had to help a little kid that fell into the gorilla pit. He almost died.
Change.
That sounds rough. If it helps, my last shift at the zoo, I had to go chase these tigers that escaped. And luckily I knew that they really like dog food, which is really random, but they do. And so I kind of like opened a can and just walked back slowly into their cage until they followed me.
Change.
That sounds rough. If it helps, my last shift at the zoo, I had to roll around in this water looking for these weird ferrets that got into this turtle enclosure, and it was really smelly, and I didn't know that turtles pooed that much. And so when I got out of the water, I was really super brown, and I wasn't ready, and it was in my hair and everything. And when I went home and I tried to wash it out, I couldn't. So I actually still kind of smell like poo. If you smell it, that's me. That's me.
They both laugh awkwardly.
Well, what kind of role would you like to do next?
I don't know. Maybe something like being the star of a show, or something where I could do more outdoor scenes. Maybe even work with animals. I don't know.
Erica.
Wait a minute. Next spring, we are looking to add a brand new kind of show at the zoo. It involves lemurs, and then a giant pig comes in and tries to be its best friend.
Change.
It involves these weird wild horses, and then these tamed horses come in and they try to be best friends. It involves children who don't like animals, and then these wild animals who are also really scary, and we try to put them together to see if we can heal the trauma of these children. But obviously it's really kind of scary and might go wrong, but my boss thinks it's okay.
Vicky.
And what does that have to do with me?
We're looking to add a couple of hosts who aren't animal trainers and who are actual actors instead. It's supposed to be funny. I don't know. But are you interested?
Oh gosh, maybe. That's so different from what I normally do. What else can you tell me about it?
I know you'd be working with a zookeeper, which would be me, and then you would be working with a crappy boss, but at least they'd be paying you money. And then there is a clam.
Vicky.
Are you serious? That sounds kind of dangerous.
No way! All the animals are fully trained. It's totally a controlled environment. We only had that one accident in March where, you know, that other host died, but she sucks, and that's it.
Change.
No way. All the animals are fully changed. It's totally a controlled environment. We only had that one accident back in 2020 where everyone was just so mad because 2020 was bad. But that's it. We only had that one accident back in 1990 where that really drunk lady, for some reason, like jumped up the cage and jumped down to the tigers. And like, that's pretty much impossible for most people. But that's it.
Silence while Vicky considers all of this.
Why don't we discuss it more over dinner later tonight?
What?
We obviously got off on the wrong foot. You seem really nice, and I'd like to work with you.
Change.
We obviously got off on the wrong foot. You seem really smart, and I'd like to copy the clothes you're wearing.
Change.
We obviously got on the wrong foot. You seem really talented, and I'd like to get to know you.
Vicky.
All right, that sounds nice. Let's meet at the Rainforest Cafe. Here's my number.
Awesome! Looking forward to it.
Fade out.
Such a classy place.
Let's meet at this.
Just trying to cater to the zookeeper.
We're staying.
You know, because Vicky knows how to schmooze when she wants something.
Vicky knows how to do things. Vicky's fine.
Oh
Vicky gets it.
Washed up child star.
Oh silent film.
Silent film of her birth.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Oh.
That scene was 45 minutes. It's fine. It was my debut into the world and onto the screen.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
We're just like, how do people say like they were stars of silent films a long time ago?
No, my favorite part is when you said that it includes a clam, and then the response was,
That's
"Wow,
so
that
dangerous."
sounds dangerous."
oh, mine was like when I said 16 hours a week, and I was like, oh, I thought it was
Wait a
gonna
minute.
stay a day, and I was like, that's part
Oh
time.
my God, that's definitely part time.
That's definitely part time. Okay. So we're gonna go through this again. This time, the audience gets to see what is happening. Dun 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 dun. So we're gonna do this again. There are more rules now. Pauline, you can give us literally more direction.
Okay.
So there's always change, right? That's always there. Or you can just say, stop. I want you to do that like you're about to cry. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like your father just that. You can give us direction, and it can be, you can also start with an overall direction. Like you can kind of give us more, like, you know, themes about our characters. Like last time we did this, I became Scooby.
Oh my gosh.
No, I
that was
became Shaggy,
Shaggy.
and then the other person had to do Scooby, and I was like, wow, this is horrible.
so
Like,
funny.
This is so random. I was like, look, we're all trying to sound like Nixon again.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it turned into. My Batman
funny.
turned into Nixon, and then Scooby
Oh
Doo
my
turned into
God.
Nixon. Everyone was just turning into Nixon.
The Nixon.
Yeah. But so you can give us overall directions too, or you can take it line by line. You just say stop, and then you tell us to do things again with more direction. So
Okay.
it doesn't have to just be the blank lines. You can stop us at any time.
Anytime.
You just say stop, and we do it again.
Okay. So I think what would be fun, just to be on theme of Halloween coming up this weekend, is if Trixi, you could do your part like Dracula. That would be great. And then AJ, if you at some point in the scene can transform into a werewolf and then do the rest of the scene as a werewolf, that would be fantastic.
Okay.
You choose.
Okay.
You choose when you transform.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to give you for now.
I only know how to do like the Count Chocula and the Sesame Street one, so that's what's happening. It's gonna happen.
We'll see how it works.
What does a werewolf sound like? Besides the we'll see.
It sounds like Nixon. Everything is just gonna sound like Nixon.
Everyone
You want like
Nixon.
a harsh voice? It's Nixon. Okay.
Right.
Whenever
right.
you're ready, Pauline, go.
All right, here we go. It's early morning, and Vicky, a woman known for a role she played as a child actor, walks into a Starbucks. She falls in line behind Erica, a zookeeper from San Diego. Erica doesn't know how close Vicky is standing behind her. She takes a step back and accidentally steps on Vicky's foot.
Ow! Watch it.
Erica.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there.
So rude. Did you not hear me come in?
Sorry, I didn't. I was, distracted.
Distracted. You're just standing there staring at the veins in my neck.
Change.
Distracted. You're just standing there staring at the veins in the barista's neck.
Change.
Distracted. You're just standing there at the foot of my heel. The heel of my foot.
Well, if you must know, I was thinking about buying orthopedics.
Change.
Well, if you must know, I was actually thinking about how hungry I am.
Vicky.
That's nothing compared to the things I have to worry about.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Like the pressure of fame or the fact that I'm a werewolf.
Change.
Like the pressures of fame or sorry. Like the pressures of fame or having to use Nair every day to get this hair off my face or having to always cut my nails because I tend to scratch the leather in my car.
Erica.
Pressures of fame? What could you possibly be famous for?
How dare you? I was the star of the very famous Ow Thriller.
Change.
How dare you? How dare you? I was the star of the very famous Coyotes and Cuddles.
Erica.
Never heard of it.
Vicky is horrified and doesn't know what to say next. The barista calls up Erica next in line to order. Good morning. What can I get started for you?
I'll take a dragon fruit lemonade, extra pump.
Change.
I'll take what do you have in red? Maybe something red velvet, maybe something a little bloodier.
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll cover whatever she's getting.
Erica points to Vicky. Vicky is losing it.
Excuse me? You know what? You can go and take your bloody drinks elsewhere.
Erica.
I was just trying to be nice after stepping on your foot, and clearly I offended you earlier, too.
I wasn't mad at you stepping on my foot. I wasn't mad at you stepping on my foot. This is a very expensive cape.
Change.
These are a very expensive manicure. Pedicure, actually. I wasn't mad about you stepping on my foot. These are very expensive shields for my hooves.
Okay.
And of course, I'm offended. Everyone knows who I am, and you're going to stand there and pretend you don't? Standing there with your bloody lips and your pointy teeth and your stupid cape.
I'm sorry, but I don't. I'm a zookeeper, and I spend a lot of time outside with my other bat friends.
Change.
I'm sorry, but I don't. I'm a zookeeper, and I spend a lot of outside with my choco bat friends.
Change.
I'm sorry, but I don't. I'm a zookeeper, and I spend a lot of time with dark caves.
Vicky.
I don't care. Don't you watch TV?
I don't have time for TV. I work 49 hours every week. By the time I get home, all I want to do is shower and hang upside down.
Vicky's really beside herself. She doesn't encounter this type of interaction often. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I really need to complete your order. The line is getting really long.
I can pay for myself. Thank you very much.
All right, suit yourself.
Erica pays for her order and steps away. Vicky orders something for herself and goes to pay the barista.
You know who I am, right?
Of course. But only because my boss told me about you the first time you came in while I was working.
What?
Changed. I'm sorry, I'm just 17 years old. I wasn't even born when you were in that movie. Vicky defeatedly pays for her order and stands next to Erica.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you so sad.
Change.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn into a random Russian/German accent. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you so blue.
Vicky.
It's all right. I'm all washed up. I haven't had a great role since I was a kid. The last gig I took was on Animal Geographic.
Okay, stop. Do this part like you're on the verge of tears, and then by the time that you get to the last gig line, you're like crying.
Okay. It's all right. I'm all washed up. I haven't had a great role since I was a kid. The last gig I took was National Geographic.
Change.
It's all right. I'm all washed up. I haven't had a great role since I was a kid. The last gig I took was The Lion King.
Change.
It's all right. I'm all washed up. I haven't had a great role since I was a kid. The last gig I took was the last. I can't remember the name. The last gig I took was working at the Wild Animal Park.
Erica.
That sounds rough. If it helps, my last shift at the zoo, I had to take a bunch of Metamucil because I picked up these little tiny dot things and I ate them, and it turned out to be bat guano. What kind of role would you like to do next?
I don't know. Maybe something like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe something like a music video or something where I could do more outdoor scenes. Maybe even with animals. I don't know.
Erica.
Wait a minute. Next spring we are looking to add a brand new kind of show at the zoo. It involves getting chased by tigers, and then you bleed, and then I come help you.
Change.
Wait a minute. Next spring we are looking to add a new brand of kind of show at the zoo. It involves a lot of blood and then a lot of sleeping forever for you.
Change.
Wait a minute. Next spring we are looking to add a brand new kind of show at the zoo. It involves a lot of running away from me and then passing out and me sucking your blood.
Change.
Wait a minute. Next spring we're looking to add a brand new kind of show at the zoo. It involves a lot of spooky things and then a lot of fangs.
Vicky.
And what does that have to do with me?
We're looking to add a couple of hosts who aren't animal trainers and who are actual actors instead. It's supposed to be a reality TV show. I don't know. But are you interested?
Oh, gosh.
Wait, hold on.
Ooh, oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. I like that reality TV show. Just do the whole line like you are definitely, what's the word I'm looking for? You are trying to trick her into something, like very sneaky con-like.
We're looking to add a couple of hosts who aren't animal trainers and who are actual actors instead. It's supposed to be the next big reality TV show. I don't know. But are you interested?
Vicky.
Oh, gosh. Maybe. That's so different from what I normally do. What else can you tell me about it?
Oh, I know you'd be working with a large crew, and there's a big platform that you could fall off of, and a vampire.
Change the last one.
And a very special friend.
Change the last one.
And me.
Vicky.
Are you serious? That sounds kind of dangerous.
No way. All the animals are fully trained. It's totally a controlled environment. We only had one accident back in 2014 where this young child disappeared. But that's it.
Silence while Vicky considers all of this.
Why don't we discuss it over dinner later tonight?
What?
We obviously got off on the wrong foot. Ah, you really seem...
Stop. Do that laugh. Like stretch the laugh out. Where it's like awkwardly long.
We obviously got off on the wrong foot. You seem very special, and I would like to know you better.
Vicky.
All right, that sounds nice. Let's meet at my cave. Here's my number.
Change.
All right, that sounds nice. Let's meet at midnight. Here's my number.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Fade out. Well done, my friend. Well done.
Like, what am I doing? And I was like, at some point, I was like, I'm Borat now. I go back to like a really bad German, like, I don't know what movie I'm doing for that bad German like accent, but I'm like, it's that movie. That's what I'm doing. And it's not good.
And then AJ was hot off the gates as a werewolf. And then she became very just
How do you growl?
Sounds like you're trying to get something out of your throat.
Like you're constipated. It's just like, what do I do?
I don't listen. Apparently, I don't watch enough National Geographic to know what a freaking wolf sounds like.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, wolves aren't talking, so
no, they don't. I think you did absolutely fine. Right?
You did great.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, I loved it.
I like the Halloween edition. That was fun.
Yes, the Halloween edition was really funny and it was really difficult. I was like, oh, well, I guess we're gonna stick with this. No, it was really fun. So that's our show for today. So again, what were your rules that I gave you originally? That I think it was like in the beginning. So originally, the two characters that Pauline had to write about was a zookeeper and a child star.
Mm-hmm.
The place was a Starbucks,
Mm-hmm.
and the conflict was I stepped on your foot. So we went like right out the gate with those things. He's like, "Yup, that's what we're starting with.
We're starting with conflict."
Yeah, we're starting with. Well, that's a great way to start off the game, so that something can resolve. You got a beginning, middle, and an end. It worked
Heck
out
yeah.
great.
Hey.
Yeah, a whole little. How many pages was this?
Five?
Five? Yeah, you did a 5-page script. Yeah, see?
Heck
Yay!
yeah.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Thank you
that's actually
very
like-
much.
Thank you very much. All I really want to do is be like, one.
That's why I added the laugh part. I was like, I need the Dracula laugh.
Oh, that's what you were looking for.
But you did something. So I was like,
You're like, ha, 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 ha.
Well, you got a long extended laugh.
I did.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we like doing Let's Make a Scene, because because it's supposed to be a practice of skills, you know, like sitting down and writing a script can be really hard and it can be really daunting. So one of the reasons why we really like this is because like if you're the director, you get to write a script, but like again, it's so low stakes because it's about something that's like super ridiculous. Like nothing really matters in this realm that we're writing. You're just doing a thing.
It's true. I really appreciated that because actually writing is something I get like really hung up about.
Mm-hmm.
And actually before writing it, I was like, 4 to 6 pages. I'm like, what? How am I supposed to write a story about this? And then by the time that I got on like the 4th page, I was like, oh, I'm almost done.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Definitely sitting down can be like one of like the hardest parts for sure.
And on the actor's end, I feel like it's an exercise to kind of like take the initiative of interpretation versus like waiting for the director to give the full scope of like, this is the character, this is the backstory, this is how old they are. Like, so it's a really great way to just kind of like jump in.
Yeah, right. You kind of just like assume your character and you do something, and then like,
and it's not wrong.
You're just you're just doing it, and that's what the fun part is. And like the second time around, then like they can shape you more, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, actually, like here's your character now. What does that feel like? And then you have the choice to either roll up all your choices together and still be the same, like, keep things but add, or you just change, which is fun.
Right.
And again, like when it's on the spot, right? Like improv is just hard. And this is just like a Mad Libs form of improv. It's just like.
Yeah, I think it's also hard to improv sitting down. Like, I feel like it's hard because I like to physicalize. So I feel like when I noticed that, I'm like, I want to just stand up. But I'm like, you know what? It's fine. But I feel like that's a big challenge for me in improv if I have to sit down. But there might be a character that has to sit down.
So that's true. You might be an office worker. And this is your scene. Like, it's like
be bolted to a chair.
Yeah, and it's just like here. And you just have to be who you are, like sitting down, which is really hard. Right? Because, it's very physical. Like, Alyssa and I are both dancers. So, like when we want, I feel like it's natural. Also, we both naturally gesture. So, like, it's like really hard. Yeah, but right?
My things are too big for my mouth. So I can't hold them.
It's fine. And like the challenges of that too. But it's just a really fun skills practice.
It was a fun script, Pauline. Good job.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nice prompts too, Trixi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks. I thought it'd be random. Sometimes they get real random.
Yes, they do.
Alyssa was there because like before when I did this on my channel, I would just write things and like put them in different cups and pick it out.
Oh yeah.
So
it was like that.
So random. It's just like I don't know what's happening or why this would be happening at all, but it is. Okay.
That sounds like a different type of challenge.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. When it's just like so random. But like that's the thing, like, right? Because having everything can be a lot, right? Like no restrictions. But then having like a couple and then everything else could just be whatever, like is really nice. Or I feel like it's really nice. Just like you have some sort of box, but the way you go about it can be anything, right? Like you technically could have written, not technically, you could have written like a scary story, right? You could have written a horror, or you could have written a romance. Like no one knows. Like you could have written anything.
Yes.
So it's also like it's fun to see also what people come up with and like what kind of like narrative they like to make and how, like with the pacing, because it's natural, right? You're writing it like these are pretty natural because like we have a set thing. It's only like 4 to 6 pages and then we go and do it.
Oh, I can't imagine being on your end, having to come up with those things on the spot. I haven't improv'd in so long. I would have not been.
Sounds like she wants to be on another episode.
Oh, I know.
My gosh.
Definitely come back.
I'm just like deer in the headlights the whole time.
You are both welcome to come back, either as the roles that you're doing right now, or you can switch it.
Oh, AJ's gonna make me change so
much.
We've
talked about that. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
We work together and like we've joked about it. So I mean,
like
maybe this is a good step.
Yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny.
Like like the things that you get with that that people said that they like doing when they do the show is, especially if they're usually directors or like writers, like they get to kind of know what it is to be the actor and kind of like what they're feeling. So it just like gives you more like context.
Yes.
When you're writing, like you get to you get to know like the other side of like the skill, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe that does feel weird to say, or like what are my instincts being in this, and like how would that be, how can I write so it's more helpful to the actor if I write it this way so they get that instinct. Like it's fun. It's fun and it's a lot. So you're both definitely welcome.
Thank
Would
you.
love to have you guys again. Okay, ready? It's super shameless plug time. So we're gonna start again at the opposite of me. We're gonna start with Alyssa. Shamelessly plug everything you're doing.
Shamelessly, well, I would like to shamelessly plug both of us first. Because Pauline and I work together making Screen Dance, and we will be having one of our films screened at the Dance Camera West Festival in January.
Yeah.
So shameless plug. Make sure you're following Dance Camera West so you can check that out. For myself, particular, I am a founder of Continuing Arts and Pilates. So I teach Pilates online and in person. So if you want to work with me, want to work on your movement, definitely hit me up. I also co-found an arts and wellness collective. So if you're into healing, soul care, soul sustainability, all things wellness, you can hit me there. So that's pretty much my shameless spiel.
Oh my gosh, for some reason when I'm typing, it's like not happening. It's like dance.
Dance. Dance. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll go. I'm actually gonna plug something for both of us, AJ. So AJ is actually hosting a free dance film contest. And actually, maybe I'm actually gonna throw it back to you, AJ. I want you to talk about it because this is like a good platform to talk about that. Real quick.
Yes. We are. Pauline will be a judge for Continuum and Dancing Souls partnership. It's called Dancing in the Village, and it's a dance film contest. It's It's kind of how we started working together as because we did a 48-hour film contest. So it's coming up November 4th to November 14th. It's geared towards high school students or college students, or even if you're a novice to dance filmmaking, it's free to participate. Pauline will be one of the judges along with 2 other judges. It's going to be great. Prizes will be gift cards and lessons with your girl. So make sure to check it out. You can find it at continuum.sd on Instagram, or go to my website, alyssajunious.com to submit. Yay!
Yay! Okay, and then for me, oh gosh, I feel like I don't have a ton. So like I said, I'm a video producer and filmmaker, but I'm not working on anything currently at the time. I will be obviously working with AJ soon since we have that film that's going to be screened. But I did start a side business where I do. Right now I'm bleach dyeing thrifted shirts. And so every shirt's like one of a kind. And that's been really fun. They currently are being sold in person at a store in Escondido called Daydream. And I am selling them online as well on my Instagram. And then soon I'll be adding screen printed and like personally designed shirts as well. So that's kind of like the main thing I've been focusing on. But I mean, just in general, if you need any video work or filmmaking, I can do all of that too. I'm a one-woman show, so I do everything from beginning to end with video. And that's it.
Yay!
Yay!
I am Trixi. I'm like trying to go to everyone's Instagram. I am Trixi. Again, I am 1/3 of the founders of the Filam Film Collective. Let's Make a Scene happens every other Tuesday at 5:30 PT. That bit.ly link that you can see up and over there is our YouTube channel, which you can just find if you go to YouTube and you search the Filam Film Collective. That's our logo, and we'll be right there. Again, like I said in the before, I think it was online, but maybe not. We are looking for more Filipino creatives to work with. We're looking for more San Diego creatives to work with. Please come talk to us if you would like to do this or would just like to make film with us, because we're talking about our upcoming season and we're planning now. So this would be a great time to get in touch, or just like come hang out with us. We also have writing sessions every Tuesday, which I haven't done because of my back, or I have a show this week, but they'll be back on next week. Our writing sessions will be back next week. For me individually, I am also known as the Thoughtful Beast. I'm a mental health advocate, and I'm also a dancer and all the film things and all the different things. I've created these cards, Golden Goddess affirmations, that you can get off my website, thethoughtfulbeast.com. And yeah, I think that's it. I love how we all do all the things. So it's pretty like yeah, we all do all the things. Oh, and if you live in San Diego, or for some reason you love to travel, I'm dancing this weekend at Disco Riot's, not this weekend, this Thursday and Friday for Disco Riot Space Residency at Art Produce. So if you're here, like DM me if you want, because all that information came out really fast. So DM me if you want to come see that. And yes, we are a community of Filipino filmmakers. Again, please come talk to us. You're welcome to like message us you at least will have all our Instagram in the chat, so you can come and contact us. This has been super fun, guys. Like, I'm so glad that we can do this.
Yes, thank you so
much.
Fun.
All right.
This was a ton of fun.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone who was watching or who will be watching in the future. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for your kind words when you message us. Again, if you want to come play with us, just DM the Film Collective. It will be great. Bye, everybody.